much more stylish than yours.
Where is your science now? How are you?
Oh, look at that, it's adorable. Greetings, senseless people and SurroundEdByFreaks, and welcome back to Spooker's Home-Cooked Barbecue, also known as Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, because this game is such a troll that sometimes when you start it, it will display a different title, but there will be no barbecue involved in this episode. And finally, after what, probably almost 2 years, I will try to finish this playthrough in the next 2 episodes. So without further ado, let's continue. We were left at room 900. Now, normally I would be able to finish 100 rooms in only 1 episode. Oh, someone took away the poster that was here last time. But I had some voices in my head. That sounds like I'm crazy, but well, a friend of mine told me that you should do 2 episodes, because apparently what he knows is that it won't be easy. The next monster won't be easy, and maybe that makes me suspect that there will be a final boss. Right now I'm not moving the mouse, but the camera is moving anyway. I don't know if it's a bug or if I have some problems in the settings, or it's what the programmer wanted. You see, I'm not moving the mouse, but apparently I'm slowly looking up. I usually have friends that are able to tell me some very important info. You see, I'm moving. The camera is moving for some reason. Is it my character that is going a bit crazy? The fact that we're getting close to the end, and so it's like a bit the insanity meter of, well, the sanity meter of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Yeah, it's weird. It's not like it's annoying to move, that it actually makes you go in a different direction. Just that when I stop, I keep going down or in another direction. I don't know, but let's continue. What the hell? Boxes. Well, that reminds me of how it is that I called him? Well, Alexander, still from Amnesia: The Dark Descent, one of the last monsters that we met. That I could hide behind the crates, but right now I can't. Maybe it's telling me that sooner or later he will come back? I hope not. It's very important for someone who does playthroughs. Actually, we're still in his naughty dungeon, I see, with the chains over there, to know some very important info. It's always bad to spoil yourself. I hate this. I hate this. It's always bad to spoil yourself what will happen next, because the reaction, especially in horror games, wouldn't be natural. I hate this. I hate this. But a thing that is very important for me is to at least know if, like, how much is left of the game. More whales are being stripped to the stripped a whale to the facility tomorrow. 1 for a health inspection and 2 that are already dead for autopsies. More and more beached whales keep appearing around those islands, and I still can't find what is causing it. I bet that's the last monster, because why wouldn't it be? Alright, we have 2 fountains. I remember from the CADOS, best operative system ever, 2017 award from SurroundEdByFreaks. Okay, no, this is water. I expected blood coming out from these fountains. That the last monster, he won't open. I think the water is too high. Too high? What does it mean, too high? What is too high? Oh, there are other doors. I didn't even see them. Where is the high water? I don't understand. The water... oh, danger, high water pressure. Well, I'll probably have to do something in these other rooms. Yeah. Should I go left or right? Let's start with left. Silence is even worse. So this next monster has something to do with water, I remember. This is another big mansion like it was the one of Alexander some episodes ago. I hate everything. It reminded me of the Skogsrö, the spirit. It's too dark to see. Yeah, that's true. The Skogsrö, the like nymph, forest nymph spirit that I have met in Earwalk, in one of my playthroughs that no one has watched. Well, this looks like a place where you would sit down to observe, you know, like in interrogatory rooms. On the other side, there is the table with the good cop and the bad cop. Research report 4, we read only the first one. Whale. Okay, this is a spaceship, that's not a whale. That scared me a lot. It's like the biggest whale in existence. Has died much sooner than I expected while I was away on a holiday. I regret not being here, but I had estimated it would live much longer. The team that did the autopsy said nothing seemed to be wrong with the lungs, but the stomach had a circular hole about 2 feet in diameter, all the way through the outside of the whale. This pretty much confirms a parasite is the cause of death. I'm spitting out again continuously. Poor whales. Whales are really beautiful animals. I mean, I would be terribly scared even if they are supposed to be harmless to humans. But yeah, it's very big anyway, so... Well, these other doors are useless so far. Oh god, it's dark to see. Probably have to find a flashlight somewhere. But if we lower the water level, wouldn't the whale die? And that would probably anger the Skogsrö. Broken. Locked. I prefer, well, I prefer from an artistic way of speaking these little dungeons to present each monster. My heart, because it's scared, prefers when they simply, I don't know, throw the monster in your face rather than this slow build-up. Alright. Research report 3. Is this research report 2? Yes. Well, is that 014 or 8, like 814? D has strange small bite marks. They appear from another smaller mammal. But the strangest thing about them is their placement. They are in even rows inside the whale's stomach, all about 5 feet from the bottom of the stomach lining. Whale, whatever, is still alive, but gets into fits of thrashing and is surfacing more often than natural. I think there may be a problem with its lungs, but I don't have any tools that would allow me to check it without it dying. I will have to allow it to die from whatever it is causing it and then do an autopsy. Well, at least these researchers don't sound bad like most researchers are in horror games. Usually, even in this game, there are like the researchers for that work for Spooky. This is bad. I would prefer without the lantern. This is more scary. Now, of course, we are in Amnesia. Oh no. So now we can go to the other dark room. There is also this room to explore that we can explore, surprisingly. Painting. Well, this researcher at least seems like they are trying to understand what's causing the whales to die. So why are they in the bottom of the dungeon? I don't know. How did they bring the whales inside a house in room 910, apparently underground? I have no idea. But still, excerpt, whatever that is, 4132. And then I watched carelessly as the sea rose above the sky, casting waving shadows over the world. I saw the silhouettes of creatures both familiar and forgotten, and suddenly I found myself falling upwards towards an ocean of darkness. Yeah, this sounds a bit less researching, huh? This sounds more like I'm going crazy. We can go back here. Probably the room... Oh god, but it's so dark. It's even worse because it's not that it lights up so much. It lights up a lot the area I am in, but not that much around me. So this was the one that was too dark. I bet there will be the monster here. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, the code is probably the excerpt, whatever that was. All right. Well, I have no idea what it was. No, can I go back, please? I have to go get it back again. I didn't think it was important. This is very unfair, though. It's very unfair that, like, a few meters from you is pitch black. There are no places that are actually like this. This is very unfair. 4132. Do you realize that I'm alone in the house? And it's getting darker. And if I get jump scared, I die. Okay. And of course, I decide to play a horror game. Why not? 4, 1, 3, 2. Hello? Actually, now that I think about it, the monster will probably, since it's a water spirit, I remember, the monster will probably appear once I lower the water level. Oh dear, I don't want to do this. Key picked up. Any other ominous notes to scare me even more? Yes. Search report 5. The research facility is now in dire need of more engineers. I'm an engineer in Guild Wars 2, but I'm useless. We have a whole block that is flooded, and some vital stuff are missing. I wonder why. Who knows why? I really wonder. Broken. Am I back? Oh yes, it's the machine room, basically. Ah, note on the ground. I hear a girl, or an animal, or something, a skogsrö, singing to me, pleading that I come outside my locked room and let the sweeping waves comfort me. Well, if I stay hidden in my closet, she won't be able to lure me outside. I mean, what? Water pump control, start, stop, reset. Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I just clicked space. I don't even know if I did anything in particular. Alright, maybe now I can enter here. Yes! It's green now. Oh god. I apologize if it took so long to continue this playthrough, but it's really rare that I have time and the means to record, especially with webcam. And still a room... I'm underwater? I am underwater! Oh no, I'm not underwater, alright. Now, I don't want to repeat myself, but this reminds me once again of Amnesia. Oh, I can go... Yeah, this really reminds me of Amnesia. The... what's the name of it? The Crank? Not the Kraken. The invisible monster of the first Amnesia that would bite your ankles. Was basically a dwarf. It's broken. If I am able to go up these crates, because usually I shouldn't be able to do that, that probably means that I shouldn't stay much in the water. It's broken. Let's go back on the crate. I don't trust this. Alright. Well. Oh, a note over there. In the water. All the stuff is gone, only I remain for no purpose. I remain here, resisting the call from behind the sealed door. But I will remain as long as I can. Don't open that door. And of course, what are we gonna do? Open the door! Well, no matter how much you sing, you won't make me go out from my closet. This is an empty room. Did I make a mistake coming here? Is there an item that I'm missing? The water is rather dirty, though. This also reminds me of Ulysses. The Odyssey? What's the name of it? Well, I know the name of it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Odyssey? With protagonist Ulysses. When they meet mermaids? Or sirens? I think sirens. He tells his crew on a ship to tie him at the main thingy of the ship. Yes, I'm a pirate, yar, of course I know all the terminology, obviously. I think that I can open this door right now. So he would be able to hear the songs, the chants of those sirens that would lure sailors onto the rocks to make them shipwreck, basically. Then I don't know what they would do with them, maybe kill them. I am a bit lost. I am not sure where I am. I picked up a key. Do you see a bit on the left? I see some kind of a shape which I don't like at all. What's that? Tell me it's just a reflex. It's not just a reflex. Stay away from me. My closet has no space for two. Is it following me or not? I don't see it anymore. Did it go away? Is it in the water, ready to bite my ankles? So Ulysses was able to hear the songs of those sirens, but the sailors had plugged ears, so they wouldn't be lured by them. And he told them to don't release him from being tied at any cost, no matter what he said, no matter the orders that he would give them. He's there. Maybe I should look around. No, I shouldn't look around. There is also another door here. It's broken. Everything is broken. I cannot go back. Do you really want me to go face the Skogsrua? Skogsrua, sir, I mean, the lady, is she moving her arm? Well, from here it looks just like a girl sitting on a crate in the water, but we all know what that is. I'm on the crates, don't bother me. I told you, it is exactly like the monster from the first Amnesia. It's not a crime to be inspired. To be inspired by the old Amnesia. The problem is that in the old Amnesia I could jump from a crate to another. In this one I can't. Plus it's difficult to stop exactly on the crate. Go! From one crate to another. One crate to another. Uh-huh. Where is he? Oh, he can go through it. Well, yes, it's exactly like the crank, something like that. Am I really in the castle of the first Amnesia? Luckily I'm going forward. 991, yes, I would need the 911 to save me. Or I would need a Porsche 911 to run away faster. Okay, as long as we go slow and steady, we can do this. As long as we recover the stamina each time, we can do this. And now there is obviously a fork. Okay, good. No, no, it's stuck! It's stuck! I flipped the table! It was stuck! Against what? I don't know, but it was stuck. I was running, I was walking, but it wouldn't move. There she is. Hello, Skogsrua. If you think the impenetrable defense against Skogsrua or nymphs or sirens is being in your closet. By the way, I know that I joke a lot about being in the closet, but that's not true. Alright, I wish I was right now. Stop, stop, stop! Okay, should I try here? Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. Well, I saw that she doesn't deal too much damage in one hit. At the same time, he can hit really rapidly. She hit me like 5 times in 2 seconds. The run! It gets stuck, you idiot! When it gets stuck, I actually have to let go the shift that is the key to run. And instead, and then press it again, and then it will start running. But obviously, when you are fearing for your life, it's not really automatic. Come on! Okay, 911. Excellent. I doubt that 911 could do anything, because the police has no jurisdiction over supernatural stuff. And a Porsche 911 anyway wouldn't go that far in the flooded room, let's be honest. Now I understand why my friend told me, no, you should do this in 2 episodes. Which makes me think that there will be a boss in the end. Which is always a bad thing, because I've always been terrible at bosses. It almost looks like that if you stay very little in the water, the Skogsrua won't even start chasing you. But obviously, if it takes a bit more than a little, she will start chasing you, and I think she's faster than you. Calm, slow and steady, without getting stuck in stupid corners. There we go. I mean, I forgive these little bugs, these little collisions that are not perfect for an independent studio, so... Maybe they could solve the bug of the crash after death, but then again, that might be only my problem. And you're a really naughty girl. You know that. You know that. I'm not interested. I know that you keep clawing my butt, but no. Luckily, these rooms are not too complex. They would have been extremely evil to let you choose various ways to go and put some ways without any crate and a dead end just to let you get killed. But it's almost impossible to run away from her once she starts hitting you, so... If you let me leave, I'll let you meet my kraken! I'm a pirate, you know? I'm at ease in the water! You won't be able to bite my ass so easily! Captain Barbossa will defend me! And probably that means that it was Captain Barbossa trying to help me and bugged me against the wall earlier, causing my death, as usual, right, Barbossa? I mean, theoretically, you would run much slower in a room full of water. I am running slower than normal, but not as much it would be in real life. Then again, in real life, you wouldn't be chased by a hungry Skogsroa, or would you? It's interesting to see that creatures like the Skogsroa, or the nymphs, or the sirens, and sometimes mermaids, are present in so many cultures and so many traditions and folklore. What? What? Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Where do you go? How about you fuck off? Alright, let's recover health. I don't want to risk. Come on, aren't you tired to follow me? How big is this water part? Go. 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 Ah! I have to recover stamina. I have to remember that or I'm doomed. I mean, she's probably angry because I'm not lured by her. I'm not interested in her. So this is like, how dare you? You stupid... Ah, peace. Ah, finally. Quite burns being rejected like that, Skogsro, huh? Well, the fact that... okay, yeah. The fact that there was still water was making me suspicious. Alright, we are very close to room 950. I just want to get there, rest a little bit, grab something to drink, and then I will face the last 50 levels, unless I die in these 8 rooms. It's quite ominous, all the soundtrack, the sound effects are ominous, and they scare you, but the silence is what is even worse. But anyway, chill music. Perfect. I like this. I'm going to end this episode here, maybe while I try to understand where am I. So, I'm SurroundEdByFreaks, hope you liked it. I'll see you next time, and I will start immediately the last episode, the spooky, hopefully. So, bye bye!